Ever felt like you're playing a guessing game with passwords? You try your usual favorites, the ones you swear are super secure, but nope, access denied. It's frustrating, right? Especially when it's something important, like your bank account. And speaking of bank accounts, have you ever wondered about the password requirements for Acorn Bank? What makes a password strong enough to protect your hard-earned cash? That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're living in a digital age where our financial lives are increasingly managed online. From paying bills to transferring money, we rely on the internet for almost everything. But this convenience comes with risks. Cybersecurity threats are constantly evolving, and hackers are always looking for vulnerabilities. That's why strong passwords are absolutely crucial. They're the first line of defense against unauthorized access to your personal information and, of course, your money. So, let's get down to brass tacks. What are the password requirements for Acorn Bank? While I cannot give you the exact, specific requirements Acorn Bank uses, as these can change and are often considered confidential for security reasons, I can give you a solid understanding of what generally makes a strong password for any financial institution, including Acorn Bank. Think of these as best practices, the gold standard for online security. First and foremost, length matters. A short password is like a flimsy lock on a treasure chest. The longer your password, the more combinations a hacker has to try, and the longer it takes them to crack it. We're talking at least 12 characters, and ideally even more. Think of a sentence or a phrase that's easy for you to remember but difficult for others to guess. Now, about those characters. Don't just stick to lowercase letters. Mix it up. Use a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The more diverse your character set, the stronger your password becomes. Think of it like a recipe. The more ingredients you have, the richer and more complex the flavor. The same goes for passwords. A password like password 123 is weak because it's predictable and uses a limited character set. A password like TR@th3W0RLD is much stronger because it incorporates a variety of characters. Another critical point is avoiding easily guessable information. Don't use your name, your birthday, your pet's name, or anything else that someone could easily find out about you. These are common targets for hackers. They might check your social media profiles or other online sources to gather information that could help them guess your password. Think of it this way, your password shouldn't be a reflection of your personal life. It should be random and unique. Speaking of unique, never reuse passwords across different accounts. This is a huge security risk. If a hacker manages to crack your password for one account, they'll have access to all your accounts that use the same password. It's like using the same key for your house, your car, and your office. If someone gets that key, they have access to everything. Use a password manager to generate and store unique, strong passwords for each of your online accounts. A password manager is a software application that securely stores your passwords and can even help you create strong ones. It's like having a personal bodyguard for your passwords. Now, let's talk about password changes. While the old advice of changing your password every few months isn't always necessary anymore, it's still a good idea to update your passwords periodically, especially for sensitive accounts like your bank account. If you suspect any suspicious activity or if you've received a security alert, change your password immediately. Think of it like changing the locks on your house after a break-in. Another important aspect of password security is being aware of phishing scams. Phishing is a type of cyber attack where criminals try to trick you into revealing your login credentials by sending you emails or text messages that look like they're from legitimate organizations, like your bank. These messages often contain links to fake websites that look just like the real thing. If you enter your password on a fake website, the hackers will steal it. Be very cautious about clicking on links in emails or text messages, especially if they're asking you to log into your bank account. Always go directly to the bank's website by typing the address into your browser. And finally, remember that password security is an ongoing process. It's not something you can set up once and forget about. Stay informed about the latest security threats and best practices. Keep your software updated, including your operating system, your browser, and your antivirus software. And most importantly, be vigilant. If something looks suspicious, don't hesitate to contact your bank directly. So, to recap, while the specific password requirements for Acorn Bank will vary and may not be publicly available, the principles of strong password creation apply across the board. Aim for long passwords, use a mix of characters, avoid easily guessable information, never reuse passwords, consider using a password manager, be wary of phishing scams, and stay up to date on security best practices. By following these guidelines, you can significantly improve the security of your online accounts and protect your financial information. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.